Salvarada with Ari. As if my 2015 hadn't been power-laden enough, I sought out a Salvarada trip, wanting to possibly re-experience some of what I had gone through with the TMD at Ari's place back in the fall. He happened to be around, still living with his family at the same place, and it had warmed up recently. It's difficult to place the time this happened, though I believe it was around Easter. We picked a day out of the week for me to go over while his family was away, so the two of us could go pick up some Salvarada from the local smoky vape store and try it at his place. It was always an odd interaction, talking to the edgy store clerk and kindly asking for some Salvarada 30 times strength, as if people go in asking for it all the time. This particular time, the woman was wide-eyed as she asked me if I had done it before and told me to be careful. I assured her that this wasn't my first rodeo with Salvarada, but that I appreciated the words of caution because I too knew the extreme power within. So we made the purchase, went back to Ari's place, and fixed up a green power vessel with a pack of Salvarada. We brought the packed vessel outside for me to consume on the grass before a large tree. It was a warm upper 70s day, with a light breeze that gently rustled the leaves in waves. I went ahead and applied heat to the Salvarada, inhaled her vapours, and held them in as long as I could. The taste has always been odd, reminding me of some ratio of fish food to incense, but I do my best to get over that sensation so that I can be present for the ride. I immediately rested back on the grass as I exhaled and looked up at the leaves on the massive tree before me, which now appeared much larger than before. This was just like the first Salvarada trip I had when I looked up at the apple tree, but this time the tree was much older and wiser, as was I. The sounds of the bugs, leaves, and wind all started to coalesce into one rhythmic chant. I closed my eyes to submerge into a dark space where little gold-outlined, hollow oblong shapes did geometric rotations in sync with the sounds. The rhythmic element seemed to be saying to me, just do it like this, over and over, and I felt myself starting to do it, but then realised I didn't know what it was or what the consequences of doing it might be. So I opened my eyes and looked over at Ari as I lightly rolled to my side, though it felt like I was rotating on some wheel back to reality. I asked him where the vessel went with the Salvarada, as well as whether he had smoked any before I was finished with it. He laughed at my weird paranoia about it, as if he had turned against me or something, to which I laughed hysterically. Then I tried to explain what had just happened. "Did you do it?" I asked him eagerly. "Do what?" He was amused, as if watching me as an online video for entertainment. "You know, the pow pow. They tried to make me do it, but I didn't do it," I said, as if it were a simple matter of fact. "What?" He started laughing again, and so did I, again realising the hilarity of what I had just said in my Salvarada delirium. I gradually came out of it, amazed at what exactly had just happened. It seemed that I was entranced into a uniform sound, made up of all frequencies available in the environment. Perhaps I had eased into the sacred Om, many might speculate. Who knows where my consciousness would have gone if I maintained connection, or somehow refueled on Salvarada, but I had felt that doing so was either unsafe or beyond my abilities. Still, it was a good Salvarada experience to close that door with for now, leaving me with 3 visually appealing times to store in my memory book. It's a wonder I haven't returned to Salvarada for a reinvestigation, but that's mostly because I feel like it's better explored under the guidance of a skilled Salvarada shaman. One day perhaps I will come across such an individual.